Greetings, Internet. I am Arcade Flora, and welcome back to this podcast commentary thing. Today I kind of have a topic. So, painting. People do, like, the traditional painting on, like, canvases and stuff. What else? There's painting, like, pots. There's ceramics. My aunt does ceramics, actually. There's just lots of different kinds. And, so lately, during, my theater practice, we've been doing some, like, painting for the backgrounds. Not actually, like, the background. We have what's called, like, periactoids, where basically they're like triangle things that spin. They're really cool. But we've been painting those. Okay, so we have, like, a new background for that part of the show. Basically what the background is like a big star with some purple spots. It's basically a galaxy, a shooting star. And, like, and it's been hard because the black paint is very drippy. See, okay, what I thought we were gonna do is that I thought that we were going to, basically what I thought we were going to do is that we were going to paint it all black and then have a projector, like, project it all on. But no, we painted all in, like, sections, like, where we're basically like painting without, like, doing them over each other. We're just doing them all on one layer. And it's been difficult. The red paint is awful, and we don't actually have a purple paint, so we actually have to mix purple paint, which is just something else, I tell you. Because, like, we spent the literal, like, last, like, 5 minutes of the rehearsal just cleaning paint. And it's been not cleaning paint, mixing paint. So you have to mix because basically what I did is that after we were done with the red, which honestly we weren't done with it, but we had to be because we only have 3 buckets. Basically what we did is that after we were done, what was I talking about? I totally just forgot whatever the heck we were talking. What were we talking about? Alright then, let's just change topic. Okay, so I can say almost for sure that everyone's been to an after school activity. Maybe if you're, like, really antisocial, you haven't, but almost everyone has gone to an after school activity. And there's these kids in my school where basically the teachers say that, like, those kids are at, like, every club, so, like, they just always stay at school for, like, that long time. So, like, their parents just always pick them up at the time after the clubs. And like it's just kind of weird. I don't know if you would call it weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's just off. I can say off, right? I think off. It's just kind of off. Just have your child stay after school. I mean, it's mostly just like fun things after school. So there's that. So they're like having fun after school. It just seems special to me. Yeah, special's a good word. I mean, it's a special kind of parenting tactic. You know, with like how they act at like the after school stuff, I'm kind of just like, are they just so annoying to their parents? They're just like, we want to spend as little time as we can with you, so we are going to send you to every single after school activity. And I mean, seeing as which people were actually there, if I remember correctly, I can see it. I can see their parents doing that. Which is... should it be concerning? I don't know. So there's that madness of my life. The reason why I saw the kids in the club is it's not because like after school theater's a club. No. It's because they were in the library for, I think it was book club. And they were just like playing Kahoot and stuff. Like they weren't even reading books, and you think that's what the book club would do? No, they were just playing Kahoot. I didn't even know what the Kahoot was about. It was about like some robot thing. I think they watched a like movie last club meeting. So they're like now doing like a Kahoot after that movie. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't attend the book club. I only attend like 2 clubs, and going to those clubs has been interrupted because of theater practice. So there's that. I haven't been able to go to any clubs, like, at all, because of theater practice. And like, it's not inherently bad. Like, I'm still doing after school things with other people, so I still have that kind of combined thing. I mean, what am I complaining about? The one club that I was planning on going to this week, the club meeting was actually canceled. So like, I have nothing to do regardless. So I don't know why I'm complaining. What was my original topic? Now I just want to go back to the original topic. What was... like, it's like my brain just disappeared. I mean, not that I ever have a brain cell, but my brain disappeared. Thinkity thunk. What's some more theater stuff that I can talk about? So while we were painting on the stage with like the actors in front. See, because the actors were doing rehearsal while we were painting. So it was an entire thing where some of the actors got in the way. But I mean, I can't really blame them. They're just doing they're just trying to do the choreo. The words are hard. I'm just not gonna say it. Y'all know what I mean. The choreo. Y'all know what I mean. They're just trying to do that correctly. So I mean, I don't blame them per se. I mean, why would I blame them? It's just what they do. It's just how they gotta do it. It's just how it's done. But as I was saying, the actors were like in front of us, but it was only like 4 of us on the stage because the other half of us were all cutting out, like, okay, so at my school we have this big printer, like it's a humongous printer. You can print out big stuff on it. So basically what they were doing is that they were cutting out planets. There were gonna be like planet props, and my theater teacher didn't feel like painting them. So they were cutting that out, and I was kind of worried. Okay, so I'm lead backstage technician, which is basically, well, for this show particularly, it's basically the tech's equivalent of a stage manager. And that includes the tech mostly not listening to me. And that's a pain in my butt. It's a pain in my butt to do that. Cause, I don't know. Because, the theater teacher totally just put me in charge because I exist. Totally not because I have actual experience and have done shows before. But, yeah. What am I saying? Oh yeah, well we were cutting out, and there's specifically a 6th grader that like really annoys me, 'cause they always act like they're in charge, and that is just a pain in my ass. 'Cause like I'm essentially in charge here, and they're over here just like I'm in charge. You do this, you do that, you do that, you do that, you do that. If you're not doing anything, find something to do. And the worst thing about them doing that is that weirdly people listen to them too. Like, bruh, what am I supposed to do? Actually, speaking of that 6th grader, they haven't even taken a tech class. They're just in tech. And they haven't even taken a tech class. And I've taken 2 tech classes. I'm gonna take a 3rd soon. But I've taken a bunch of tech classes, so like I'm more qualified to them, and yet everyone listens to them. It's frustrating. Speaking of frustrating, my I was kind of late to school this morning because my family was still on still an hour behind from where we were for my grandfather's funeral. And honestly, for me, I had the best sleep of my life. But I was, I wasn't exactly late. I was almost late. I was very close to being late. But since it was already a rainy day, the teachers were told to hold back on doing attendance. And speaking of school, since I've been away for a bunch of days, I have to catch up on all of my work from the previous days, speaking of which, I need to I need to do things when I'm done recording. But yeah. Anyways, that's all for today, boys and girls. Boys, girls, and everything in between. Because I am something in between. But I hope you all have a fantastic day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And even share to your friends if you really, really did like it, and maybe my friends will like it too, and maybe your I say my friends. Anyway, see you guys maybe next week. I don't know. I'm gonna try to record regularly. Bye.